if they don't communicate with us, they're gonna make a game that is for them, but not for the buyer. And when you do that, you're just fucked. If you watched me stream the other day, you could probably tell I was really not having fun playing the game. So, this is going to be a long video. I'm going to go over everything that I feel like is not going correctly in the game. And, this list might look short, but I'm going to probably stretch this out to 20 minutes because I have a lot to say. So, we're going to get into Arena because it's the first update. Like, the update was literally centered around Arena, the rework. So there's a few problems. One, it's probably the most grindy thing I've ever played next to a MMO. Like, this is actually a single player game, and it's super grindy. And it's not fun when you've played Arena like 5 times, and then it just turns really grindy. Like, 50 kills is like the same as like 20 kills in the old Arena, which doesn't make any sense. Also, Z mode completely getting canned. So, if you guys backed this game years ago, you would notice that when you went to their website, Z mode was actually a selling point. And then they cut it. I don't know the reason why, I just know it's cut. So, if you bought the game just for Z mode, well, you're kind of shit out of luck, pretty much. But we can get like 3 reworks in a row, and then Z mode gets destroyed. And we get into the first problem. Who is testing this game? It's not us who paid access to test the game, because I have to wait for the updates. And when your update logs look really terrible, I don't understand what's going on. So if you didn't watch my stream, I was getting stun locked by grunts. I'm being super serious right now. No way in hell, I don't know how many testers you got. No way in hell the 6 testers said yes for stun lock. No way, dude. Everyone's complaining about this. This is actually really outrageous how a difficulty spike is based on stun locking. And let me tell you, if you guys have ever played any competitive games, you would know that CC is really not fun when you can't play the game for a straight, like, 5 seconds. And also, since your corpse bar you can't really take that much damage early game, if you get stun locked for more than 2 seconds, that's a corpse bar gone. So, here's my suggestion. See how all of us backed the game? How about, instead of asking for demo feedback, how about you ask the backers for feedback? There's like, I don't know how many of us there are, but there's probably more than 100. And you could literally just have us test it, give us a feedback, and you can get all the answers you want from us. Cause this is kind of outrageous how you will put a demo feedback, but you won't put a game, like the game in general feedback. Like, you need to understand that already your update cycle is already shit. So you need to understand that our words are way better than 6. It's pretty much like doing a scientific experiment. The more people you have giving opinions on the game, the more ideas you can spawn from the game. All right. And then release date. All right. I want you guys to see this. You see this? I've seen this change at least 4 times. And I don't know if this is like a meme or not. This is not coming early-ish 2021. I would never, do not even release the game in this state right now. Like, you don't understand. I've seen it end of 2020, 2019, 2018. And it keeps getting pushed back. The more you keep pushing back a game, the higher expectations comes from us, because you pushed it back at least 4 times already. So I don't know what's happening. People have been waiting for this game for like 4 years, and actually probably longer. And you need to understand that if you have zero communication on when this is going to get released and you're putting just put be to be determined instead of this. This is just teasing at this point. Like that's not funny at all. Like you need to understand. Also, oh yeah, look at all my notepads open. Let's talk about the patch notes cuz this is scary. All right. This is not patch notes. No matter what you do, this will never be patch notes. We need a devlog. We need to know what you actually changed because you could have just put, we removed Rowdy from the game so you can get permanently stun locked. This is embarrassing. Let me show you what real patch notes look like. I back Stonejard. They release a change log every single week on what they do, and they have a whole development cycle and a development map, which you're supposed to do as a developer. We're in 2021, and you can't tell us what you're doing to the game. Like, I'm not flaming the game or anything, but this is not professional at all. Like, look at this. They literally tell you everything. You can learn, you can see what they're doing next and everything. Most early access games do this, but this is literally the first early access game I've I've like I've backed and they don't have change logs. Also, we're gonna get into the next point is zero communication. I want you to look at the spacing of when they do the updates. And someone told me that they do post a devlog, but on a private channel. Well, excuse me, I actually backed the game. Can I see the change logs? Like these are months apart. Like this is an insane gap for a developer. This is insane. No one knows what the hell is happening in the game. You can't even ask. Like if you go to the discussion right now, there's probably one mod that doesn't know what's going on. Like seriously. All right, and then we hit infinite levels. All right. You know when your game is struggling when they give you an infinite level at the start just to farm skills because the first two levels are not doable because of the stun lock. I don't know who thought the stun lock was a good idea. You definitely did not play your game after adding that. It's that or you played it on max skills and you're only using guns. Because melee right now is at its worst. Like melee probably 4 years ago will definitely beat this melee. Because while you could argue that while you have breaks and perfects, well if you perfect or break, there's always a three people near you. So if they punch you and you break one, the other punches will connect with you, and it's like in like a point 0.5 millisecond span that you can get stun locked. So yeah, that's not okay at all. All right, and we're gonna get into our second part. All right, let's talk about the characters for campaign. And all honesty, this is a problem. So, when most of your characters feel the same, -2, you already have a problem. Because you probably do more Sanford and Demos missions, and let me tell you, there is nothing making them different at all. What? Sanford has, what, flashbangs, and Demos has grenades? Are you serious right now? That's the only thing that makes them different? Hank and Jeebus. Hank is what would happen if Sanford and Demos maxed out their skills. Jeebus has a completely different playstyle, which you're supposed to do in a campaign. You want to make sure every character is unique by themselves. Hank is just super fast. He can get the job done. He's like your jack of all trades characters. While Jeebus, he had his dodge is completely different. His power attacks are completely different. He can pick up guns from a range. So you have two completely different playing styles on the field when it comes to two characters. But Sanford and Demos poop. Straight up poop. Sanford's hook doesn't even have anything unique about it. No, you can do an ability, nothing. It's just you throw it. If they're a big enemy, you can go to them. If you throw it and it kills them, you can drag their body. That's all you can do. Early 2021 reminder. Like, give Demos like cluster grenades, something. Make them be able to spawn in ammo. I don't know what to tell you at this point. They don't. They both of them are exactly the same. Like what? And let me just tell you how you could easily fix this. So, since we have arena mode, give each of the main cast their own unique abilities, and make them when you play arena, you can go down their trees or you can combine their trees together. That's all you have to do. Make them play completely different so you can be like, yeah, my favorite character is so and so because he has so and so abilities. Not just yeah, we have two fodder units and they just kill things. Like let me tell you, the only stages I remember from this game are Hank and Jeebus stages. Like, and you can go all out. It's madness. Put Tricky in. Make Tricky's ability tree like insane. Like he spawns in random fucking terrain damage. Like you can make the ceiling collapse. You can fucking teleport people. You can go. This game has endless opportunities and stuff to do. Have you seen the series? It's crazy, and you can work off of that. Pretty much, ultimately, this game, when you're playing the campaign, it feels raw. Nothing's diverse at all. Like the levels feel good. I like whoever designed the levels did a really good job. But the characters you play, bruh. Weapons. Let's talk about weapons. So, this is such a problem that I don't even know why they're even adding new weapons to the game. So, I was playing the arena. I saw a crossbow. I thought crossbow equals badassery 100. And then you find out it's as niche as a sniper rifle, and then you have to sell it because it's fucking useless. You know what you guys need to do? Alright, sniper rifle sucks. Anything with one in the chamber sucks. So, this is what you have to do. Crossbow. Make every weapon that is a one in a chamber have a unique ability. Like, let's say the crossbow. Make the passive jury rigged crossbow, because that shit looks huge. Make it so that the passive allows you to load melee weapons into it, making it a viable weapon until endgame, like your backup weapon. You can just reload melee weapons. You could break them down for scrap. You could do whatever you want to them to make sure that you don't have to fucking throw it away the moment anything goes wrong. And the sniper rifle, don't even get me started on that. That is actually one of the worst weapons in the game. The fucking sweet spot for it is so far away that if you want to line up a shot, it's actually impossible. It could be just it's just a useless weapon in general. Same with the flamethrower. You have all these cool weapons, but they'll never ever scale past the intro. And you want to make sure that in this game that I want to, let's say I want to run a wacky character, like he uses crossbows and sniper rifles, like an edge lord. Well, I can't do that because they fucking suck. So, and then I'm gonna combine seven with this. So, this is what I think you should do. Make to add more abilities into the game, make it so that your character is proficient. You can pick like maybe like two weapons to be proficient with, and they get their own like tree of perks. Like how Fallout does it, like the shotgun, like knockback, like ignore armor. You could build your game even more so your character in arena is really different because every time you play arena now, your character will always end the same because you can max out every ability. There's no risk or reward in this. You just max it's a min max. Your character cannot suck at endgame because you have enough points to max out most of the skills if you level them up. So what's the point? Since pistols suck the most in this game, you would have to. I would give pistols like gun fu as a perk. Like you can do a whole melee combo just by using the melee like pistol butt hitting. You could do a combo to build up your combo meter. and then make certain trees when you hit a certain combo meter, you can execute certain abilities. Like the combo meter should just be a resource for abilities. Like if you get like a 30 combo, you should be able to unleash like a really good move. You get it's risk and reward. You're gonna keep hitting people and risk taking damage just to unleash an ability. Submachine guns are completely broken in this game. Bizon, P90, their mag size is so insane that if you compare it to an assault rifle, the ammo to kill count, a submachine gun could probably kill about, like, let's say the P90. You can, if you headshot everyone, it might take 2 to kill them based on what rank they are. You could probably kill like 40 to 50 people with just headshots. And then an assault rifle, it's like 30. They hit harder, but they have less mags, and you get rewarded for armor types that give you mags. So what is the point? You need to add special abilities to diversify what guns do. Like that's why I keep saying you do not release the game right now. Just do not. It's gonna tank. Bro, you play arena and then you notice why this is not working. It's really boring. Um, that's all I have to say about weapons. Like it's kind of insane that I can probably talk for like 10 more minutes about what is wrong with weapons. For my next point, I actually have to enter the game. Alright, let's say I'm starting arena for the first time, right? Just name him matches. Okay. These these need help. Like a lot of help. Like I understand that you're trying to work with the special, but some specials are just trash. Like this is trash. Make it so when we pick a character, they have like a special ability. You can give them like 3 passives and then make their negative really bad for an honest payout of a different playstyle. Because if I was to replay the game, this does not matter if I replay the game because their specials are so copy and paste that it doesn't even make any sense. Like I did the Ronin Mercenary. Half the time, I did not even want to convert the units to my side because you lose them at the end of the mission. Like the experimental, the fucking the execute is probably good. That's you could just stay with that. But like stuff like this, I don't know. But the new classes have really good specials. Tinkerer is what I'm waiting for. This is probably the best they've ever done. You can add any modifications to guns, so you can make some crazy guns. And same with Massive. It's just two, like, these are two different playstyles that are insane. Look at his stats. This is what every character should be like. They should round to a specialty and give them like an insane special that might, one, bite them in the ass later, or two, be really helpful. Same with the campaign. Where are the abilities? You have the combo bar as a resource. Use the combo bar. That's all you have to do. That's all you make it consume combo. Make Hank get like when he hits like 30 combo, he can just activate like some bloodlust thing that doubles his attack speed but probably reduces his defenses. Something make the game more risky to play. Cuz this game is like unique by itself. So start adding some unique things to make it so that people will actually remember what they just played. Instead of whatever this is. Like I don't even know why you would choose noob if it has nothing. This is like bland as fuck. In addition to that, melee and fist completely feel the same. There is nothing making them different. Nothing. It's the same. You mash to win. Right click when you're about to perfect block. That's it. Nothing. There's nothing new. Nothing revolutionary at all. It's just mash, mash, and mash. That's just terrible game development if you have to mash to win. You should be thinking about what my next combo should be. Should I counter him? Like, you need to add abilities that reward us for perfect blocking. Like, maybe like a counter attack immediately after. So that it's a skill check, but it's not a required skill check. It's just a skill check that you can use to feel rewarded. It gives you that adrenaline rush that most games don't give anymore. Because most games are super easy now. Because everyone's a gamer, I guess, now. Just look at the fucking GPU stock and like the new consoles. They're out of stock. You need to understand that there's a lot of gamers now, and if your game doesn't come to terms, you get shamed really badly. And I don't want a game that I backed and it gets shamed. That feels fucking terrible. Pretty much to end the video, you can put your opinions in the comment section. I'll actually respond to them. Cause I didn't say everything because I'm really lazy and I don't want to say everything I want in my brain because this will be like an hour-long video. But if you have any counterpoints, feel free to just drop it in the comment section.